Hi, good morning, everyone. When you're chasing a dream that feels too big, when you're working on a project that's overwhelming, or when life just seems to throw more at you than you can handle. But if you want something bad enough, you've got to dig deep and confront that wall head on. And let me tell you, breaking through is not about brute strength. It's about resilience, grit, and the willingness to keep going, even when everything inside you is screaming to stop. That wall is made of doubts. Every what if that has ever crossed your mind stacks up like bricks in front of you. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if they're right and I don't have what it takes? Doubts can paralyze you, can make you turn around and walk away before you've even tried. But here's the thing, those doubts are not real. They are illusions, shadows of your insecurities, reflections of your fear, and fear. Fear is temporary. The pain of failing might sting, but it fades. The regret of never trying, that linger. And let's talk about fear for a moment. Fear is the most insidious part of that wall. It will masquerade as caution, as common sense, as logic. It will tell you that you shouldn't take that risk, that you're not ready, that there's too much to lose. But fear has one job: to keep you in your comfort zone. And your comfort zone, that's the very thing holding you back: growth, progress, and success. None of these things happen in comfort. They happen when you step outside of it. When you face that fear head on and say, "Not today," and then there are the excuses. Oh, the excuses. I'm too tired, I don't have time. I'll do it tomorrow. We're all guilty of making them. Excuses are easy, convenient, and comfortable. They let you off the hook, make it okay to stop, to take it easy. But excuses are just lies. We tell ourselves to justify not doing the hard work. And when you allow excuses to build up, they become part of that wall, making it taller, thicker, harder to break through. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it, the wall is there. But how do I break through? The answer is simple but not easy: consistency. Consistency is the hammer that breaks down that wall. Not one swing, not two, but day after day, hit 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 after hit after day, hit after hit, showing up when it's painful, when you're tired, when you'd rather do anything else. That's how you break through. Consistency isn't glamorous. It's not the highlight reel that people see. It's not the big moments of victory. It's the grind, the sweat, the perseverance when no one is watching. It's the alarm going off at 5 a.m. and you dragging yourself out of bed when all you want to do is hit snooze. It's staying late, putting in the extra hours when you'd rather be relaxing. It's making the choice day after day to push a little harder, to go a little further, to keep going, even when there's no immediate reward in sight. And let me tell you something else. Consistency is not just about effort, it's about belief. You have to believe that the wall can be broken, because if you don't, you've already lost. If you approach that wall thinking it's too high, too strong, too tough to break through, then it will be. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, and what you believe will shape your reality. If you believe you can break through, you will. If you don't, you'll turn around at the first sign of resistance. When that voice in your head gets loud, and it will, you have to make a choice. Are you going to listen to it, or are you going to fight back? Because that voice is just another part of the wall. It's your insecurities, your fears, Your excuses, trying to convince you that it's okay to stop. But your commitment, your desire, your hunger for more of those have to be louder. You have to drown out that voice with the sound of your own determination. Every time you push through the pain, every time you go beyond what you thought, you go beyond what you thought you were capable of. You chip away at that wall. And every time you do, you come out stronger. On the other side, you start to realize that the wall isn't as solid as it seemed. It's not as impenetrable as you thought. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome makes that wall weaker, makes you stronger, and one day, you'll look back and realize that the wall wasn't really there at all. It was just an illusion, a barrier you put up in your own mind that you see. The wall is a test. It's there to see how bad you really want it, to see if you're willing to go the distance, to endure the struggle, to keep moving forward. When everything in you wants to quit, most people will stop at the wall. They'll make their excuses, let their fears take over, and walk away. But you're not most people. If you were, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be standing in front of that wall, contemplating how to break through it. You'd already have turned around, but you haven't. And that's the first step. So when you hit that wall, and you will remember this, it's not there to stop it. It's there to see how much you're willing to fight. For your dreams, for your goals, for your future, and if you want it bad enough. If you're willing to be consistent, to push past the pain, to fight through the fear, then that wall will crumble. It has no choice but to fall when faced with unwavering commitment. The pain you feel, the struggle you endure, it's temporary. It's the price of progress. The cost of progress, the cost of greatness. But the pride, the satisfaction, the fulfillment you'll feel when you break through that wall, ain't that last? That's what makes it all worth it. So don't stop, don't turn around. Don't let that wall be the end of your journey. Break through it, show the world, and more importantly, show yourself that you have what it takes to go the distance. Because on the other side of that wall is everything you've ever wanted. When we think about success, it's easy to get caught up in the final image, the big goal, the reward at the end. We dream about what it feels like to finally reach the pinnacle, to stand at the top and look down at all the hard work behind us. It's natural to want to envision that success. The promotion, the recognition, the financial security, the sense of accomplishment. That outcome is what drives so many of us to wake up each morning and put in the effort. It's the light at the end of the tunnel that keeps us going. But there's a fundamental truth that too many of us forget. The outcome isn't everything. In fact, it's just a small part of the story. What truly matters, what shapes you, what prepares you for the outcome, is the process. You see, we are trained to chase outcome from a young age. We're taught to think about the reward, getting the on a test, winning the trophy, landing a good job, or reaching a particular milestone in life. But here's the thing, if you're only focused on the result, you're missing the point. You're ignoring the most crucial part of success. The journey that gets you there. The journey is where the growth happens. It's where the lessons are learned, the character is built, and the real work takes place. It's easy to get impatient. We live in a world where everything is about instant gratification. We want things now, we want the shortcuts. The hacks, the quick solutions to our problems. But the truth is there are no shortcuts to real success. There is no fast track to greatness. The process cannot be bypassed. It's the grind, the day-to-day effort. The consistency that builds the foundation for success. The outcome may seem glamorous, but it is the process that truly transforms you. The outcome is a moment, a brief snapshot in time. It's the moment when you achieve what you set out to do. But that moment is fleeting. It passes quickly, and once it's gone, you're left with something far more lasting to process. The process is the long stretch journey, filled with ups and downs, failures and breakthrough. It's the sweat, the struggle, the late nights and the early mornings. It's the sacrifices you make, the hard decisions and the challenges you overcome. And that process is where you find your true strength. That's where you develop the skills, the mindset, and the resilience to not only achieve success, but to sustain it.